Hello and welcome back to Helping Little Gems. My name is Vishal and today we'll be continuing our lesson on subtraction. In today's lesson, we'll learn how to subtract 3-digit numbers with other 3-digit and 2-digit numbers. So let's get started. So let's take our first example of the day, 125 minus 14. Now, since there is a number in the hundreds digit, while writing the place value numbers on letters on top, we have to account for the hundreds place also. H T O, and then you write this number in accordingly. 1, 2, 5. Put the minus sign, and since 14 doesn't have a number in the hundreds place, you put in a 0. 0, 1, 4. Now you do the subtraction. What is 5 minus 4? 1. What is 2 minus 1? 1. And any number minus 0 is the number itself. So 1 minus 0 will obviously be 1. So 125 minus 14 is equal to 111. Okay? Now let's look at an example where we see three-digit numbers minus other 3-digit numbers. Example 2. 429 minus 316. Again, you write the HTO, HTO, and you enter 429. You put the minus sign and you enter 316. Now, what is 9 minus 6? 3. I hope you've been looking at our previous videos. If you didn't, please look at them before attending this lecture. What is 2 minus 1? 1. And what is 4 minus 3? 1. So 429 minus 316 is equal to 113. Now let's look at a question that involves carrying over or borrowing. So let's take 641 minus 325. You write the HTO and fill in the numbers properly. 641 minus 325. Now, as you can see, 1 is less than 5, right? So you need to apply the concept of carrying over. In order to carry over, you subtract 1 to the digit that is on the left of the digit that requires carrying over. So in this case, 1 requires to be carried, or needs to be carried over. So you subtract 1 from 4. So 4 minus 1 is 3. And you borrow that 1 which is subtracted from 4 over here. So this becomes 11. Now 11 minus 5 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. What is 3 minus 2? It is 1. And what is 6 minus 3? It is 3. So 641 minus 325 is equal to 316. Now let's take a look at a sum that requires 2 simultaneous borrowing overs. That means you'll have to apply borrowing over 2 times. Okay, so let's take 341 minus 256. Now 300, you write the HTO first, HTO, and 341 minus 256. Now as you can see, 1 is smaller than 6, right? So you need to apply borrowing over. So you subtract 1 from 4, that becomes 3, and you put that 1 over here. So this becomes 11 minus 6. Now what is 11 minus 6? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. Over here you can see that 3 is less than 5, right? So you need to apply the concept of borrowing over. You subtract 1 from the digit on the left. So this becomes 3 minus 1 is what? 2. And you put 1 up top. So this becomes 13. Now 13 minus 5 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 8. So 13 minus 5 is 8. And what is 2 minus 2? 0. So 341 minus 256 is equal to 85. Okay, now let's look at, now this is going to be the last sum for today, but it looks at a special case. Let me write a sum like that for you. Okay, so let's look at a 509 minus 445. You do HTO, you write 509 minus 445. So this is 9 minus 5, which is equal to 4. Over here 0 is less than 4, right? So you need to borrow. So you subtract 1 from 5, you get 4, and put that 1 up here. Now what is 10 minus 4? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 6. And 4 minus 4 is 0. 64. 509 minus 445 is 64. One last sum, guys. One last sum. I forgot to do a specific type of sum, so please forgive me for that. One last sum. Okay, so let's take 603 minus 445. Okay. HTO. 603 minus 445. So over here 3 is less than 5, right? So you need to carry over 1, but then 0 minus 1 is not possible, right? So before you do that, if there is a 0 on the place where you want to carry over, then you need to put 10 over there and then subtract that 10 from 1. What is 10 minus 1? 9, right? And then you take that 1 back here. So it becomes 13. 13 minus 5 is equal to 8. We did this in a few problems back, okay? And now since you got that this one here, right? Where did this 1 come from? You carried over that 1 from the digit on the left, okay? So you have to subtract 1 from this digit, so this becomes 5. Now what is 9 minus 4? 5. And what is 5 minus 4? 1. Let me explain this once more. 3 is less than 5, right? So you need to carry over 1 from the digit on the left, but the digit on the left was 0. So in order to counteract that, we put a 1 over there. So it becomes 10. Now what is 10 minus 1? 10 minus 1 is 9. So that makes it perfectly possible. Since we put that 1 over there, that means we had carried over from the digit on the left of that 0. So that's why we subtract 1 over here to get 5. So when you do the math, you get 158. So 603 minus 445 is equal to 158. So this is it for today's lecture. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and in the next lecture we'll be dealing with some word problems from subtraction. Thank you.